Hello everybody, welcome back to some more No Companions Challenge. We are here in the gold mine, seeing if we can track down Gortez. Let's get it going.
Stop where you are! What do you want? Gold monkey? No thanks, we already got one. I told them we already got one.
Level 13, that's nice.
Oh, you see Gortez? No, you are not ready.
Gortez is a warrior poet in the classic sense. All his children are warriors. What are you?
You want to see Gortez? Help him. Prove his cause is yours. Smash those soulless clockworks. Destroy their captain, and you can pass.
Their captain is inside the pyramid, meddling with things that should be left alone. Use their elevator machine to enter the tunnels. Go!
Let's pick up this side quest from Umba. Maybe we'll do this along the way.
Ones in the pyramid, then you can search for Umba's brother, Wumba. Wumba went to help mighty Gortez's children in the pyramid, but he has been gone long time. Please, find Umba's brother, pirate.
Let's try to knock that one out too. So that Armada being here in Skull Island is, when I was first playing through, I did not take too much notice of it, but it actually has very large story implications. So, huge credit to Sam Johnson, or Blind Mew, the creative story director, for making the Armada a recurring enemy throughout the story, which is awesome. And I also think is one of the reasons that the new big bad villain for Arc 2, Oksana, I think that's the reason people don't really like her, because she's not set up very well. You know, Kane, you have this huge setup that he's a big bad machine, and you encounter him and the Clockwork Army throughout the entire story again and again, and it really builds a suspense, and you get a real feeling that this is a large threat that you need to defeat. And then Oksana just suddenly pops up overnight, and we're supposed to believe that she's a big, tough enemy, and not very many stakes. So I forget what quest are those golden wheels for. I guess we don't have it yet, but we do have some. We didn't grab those in the dark jungle. It's just a little bit of XP. We can grab some of these. Where are these? Did I miss one already? Got a couple quests in here. We can try to knock out a couple quests, I guess, around here. Hopefully we can get some of the stuff done this episode, and then maybe try to take on Gortez next episode. I think the Gortez fight might be a little tricky, so I might have to try that one a few times. We'll kind of see how it goes. Level 13 is not great. I think I could do a little bit better if I could hit level 15 first, but I think I would need to do a lot of side quest grinding first, so we'll see. Maybe I'll give it a shot next next episode. We'll try Gortez, and if I really can't get past him, maybe I'll spend a little bit of time knocking out some side quests, and then once we get up to level 15 we can go again, but we'll see how it goes. I ran over here to the other side, and the silly statue is back in the long run. But progressing well here. I foresee, I don't think anything else, unless I get caught by the spiders, I don't think anything else should be superbly hard here in the Gortez fight. I don't remember. Oh, I forgot I gotta defeat random Armada troops. That's a bit of a bummer. That'll bring the spirit down. Maybe we can try doing this other quest. Maybe some of the Armada's troops will count, so we can do 2 for 1. I'm a little doubtful. Not many of the quests work like that, but we can try it. I think it's this one. Or maybe you just find Wamba. I think Wamba's okay. I think you find him, and then he has to have you collect all this fruit and stuff. I kind of forget. It's been a while since I played this early in the game. Let's see if we can locate Wamba. Sneak past this guy here. All these armada that are clanking around the place. Excuse me, guys. I'm trying to fly here. Come on. There we go. There he is. He's fine. He's great.
You have come from
He's never been better. It's weird to see them without a headdress on. The smooth-headed platypus.
Mighty Gortez and Womba to bring arrows and fresh fruit to brave warriors fighting soulless ones. But stupid soulless clockworks attacked Womba, and Womba spilled arrows and fruit all over Dunhouse when running away. You gather up fruit and arrows and meet Womba back here.
Butterfingers. Alright. Sure. I don't want to go in there. I'll go back this way and collect some of those. I was hoping that some of the quests would coincide with each other, but I guess they don't this time. But that's okay. We will be just fine. I have a feeling we will be just fine. We'll grab some more arrows as we run back. I don't know if the Armada troops over here towards the beginning are any easier than the ones over there where we just were, but on the off chance that they are easier, I'm gonna start over here because we kind of need all the advantages we can get. Just grab some of these. I probably want ranged enemies rather than melee enemies too. That's gonna be my guess. So let's try to find some of the musketeer. There are none here. My point being, the musketeer has to move into range and then take a second turn to attack, whereas the melee character, if they reach me, because these are kind of smaller battlefields, the melee character reaches me, they can immediately attack. They don't have to spend an extra turn, and that extra turn could kind of save my bacon. So I'm gonna try that. I don't know if it'll work. Here, a bunch of musketeers. Let's give it a whirl. Okie dokie. Well, these guys are super close, so I don't know how that's gonna work. Quick adjust and Overwatch. Quick adjust might be a little bit annoying, but Overwatch is not going to be any problem because I am not going to move towards them at all. 116, 194. That's not going to be enough for those two. Hopefully they'll come a little bit closer together. I can hit some more with the AoEs. I guess I'll just put a protection on myself for now. I'm glad he moved. Oh, never mind. I thought they had 4. I'm pretty sure the musket that drops from these guys has 4 range, so they probably could have just blasted me right there, but if they weren't such idiots. What are we going to do? They're all still not together. I think they're going to clump up better for my AoEs, so I'll just single target hit this guy, I guess. He stands out. He has a green shirt. I'll bully him for not having a red or black shirt like everybody else. There we go. That's what I need. Everyone, get in here. That's a grim patron joke if anybody plays Hearthstone or World of Warcraft. Old Moose is helpful as always. I hope, yeah, now this AoE should be good. It should help. I could probably get rid of that one. I'm not going to need Old Dig for our other AoEs and abilities. I also, as a Witch Doctor, I think I have more natural resistance than natural armor. I could double check that. I should check that after. But I will... Ouch. That sucks. That means I should take less damage theoretically from the ranged enemies than from the Buccaneers, the melee characters. But I can check that. This low level might not make much of a difference, but I'm not really sure. Right. We can take a look. I was hoping I'd hit that other marksman, but that's okay. Maybe he'll take a turn. There you go. Smacking the goat up. Alright, where's the cat gonna go? Over there. Nice. Good job, cat. We'll see I think this should take him out. Also, well, you could also say the same thing. The melee characters will have less resist, so I should be able to theoretically hit them harder with my magic attacks than the musketeers, but again, to be honest, this early in the game, it probably doesn't matter very much. Let me take a look right now. Let me not forget to grab all this fruit and random junk. Look. Yeah, right now I have a little bit of magic resist from my base magic. I have 6 base and then a couple from random pieces of equipment, and I have no armor. So, again, that's not very much. It probably does not make a huge difference, but when we're doing a challenge like this, every little bit could help. Looks like we don't need any more arrows. What else do we need to collect? Just a couple more pineapples. 4 of 6. That's good. There's another one. Is there another one over there? Can I sneak over there? That is arrows. There's another pineapple. So Wumba can not be embarrassed that has total butterfingers. Let me see where. Here we go. Here's another one. Oh, let me grab this yum fruit first. Yeah, right now the battles are not too hard, but I imagine every little bit of something helps because I am a squishy little sad witch doctor. Nuts. That protection is great, but I think getting 3 of them is just too good to pass up. Plus, if I were to critical, it would just kind of be game over. So, this is what I'm talking about. Well, I guess he was too far away, but a couple of them had to move first and then attack, but I guess that was all of them. I don't know. I'm saying a bunch of random stuff. It all makes a lot of sense in my head. Once it comes out of my mouth and into your ears, it does not make quite as much sense, but I promise, when it's running around the synapses in my brain, it makes a whole lot of sense. Picking on a goat again. But I'm really not taking very much damage from these guys at all. That is excellent. That should get one of them at least. Unfortunately, I think that's my last AoE, so I'm gonna have to survive a couple rounds here while I pick these guys off. See, 9 damage from that guy. Well, I guess none from him. 7 damage. It is kind of hard to gauge some of those things. I guess I can use that. That'd be cool. It's hard to gauge sometimes exactly how much damage you're doing or how much damage you're taking, because there's always a range. Every weapon you have is like or the higher level weapons have a range of damage. See, I'm taking 52 from him, and only 7 to 9. He got a critical, and it was barely more than the Marine did to me. So, do I have? I have Mojo Echo, so that doesn't work. Yeah, we'll just take that guy out. He's doing the most damage to me. So, for whatever reason, maybe it's that little bit of magic resist, maybe it's just how the enemies are coded. Take a lot less damage from the musketeers. I'll have to keep that in mind moving forward. I'll probably try to take out the melee enemies first thing so I can not take as much damage later on. Alright. Hopefully that was all of those guys. Grab this yum fruit, grab another pineapple, and some more fruit. And we're gonna... That quest arrow is messing me up. I'm pretty sure I have to go over here. Pretty sure I gotta go this way. Yeah, I was right. Exactly. I don't know why it was trying to take me down the other tunnel. That's... silly quest arrow. You have no idea what's good for you.
Intruder, you will identify yourself and surrender. Comply or be terminated.
Optimus K-Rulus. I don't know who comes up with these names. You're a clanker. You really don't need a complicated name. Good thing for us, he's a musketeer, and this is a huge battle board, so this is great news. 2 musketeers, 2 buccaneers. So this, I guess, the closest one. He's going to be on first on our chopping block. So let's just start giving him the business. I don't think we'll have any problems here. This is a huge battle board. I was thinking about the Gortez fight, wondering if it's going to be any difficult. I don't know, because you start it with it, because I have to move all around to hit those statues. Oh, I forgot he had artillery. You gotta move around to hit all those statues, and I only have like 4 movement, so those monkeys are gonna keep harassing me. So I could, it's a huge battle board, I could take time and just kind of defeat all of them first, which might be a good strategy. 65, can I get away with that? I'm guessing they don't have, I'm gonna assume they don't have any resist. But then am I gonna have, critical's nice. Then am I gonna have any, like attacks left for Gortez when he comes? I gotta leave a couple of attacks left for Gortez, so I'm not really sure. I think I might take the time to defeat those enemies first. I don't know. The jury's still out on that one. The jury's still debating. This guy's within range, we might as well give him the business. There, and there's the big bad general. But I still am more scared of the Marines. So what am I doing? I don't have full health. Nah, we're just gonna out damage them. I was thinking about putting a protection on myself. We're just gonna keep slinging spells. Man, that is not doing as much damage as I hoped it would. And here we go again. I forgot he had a heal. Hopefully it takes his turn up. That's nice at least. He's gonna do a bunch of damage to me, which isn't very nice. I think he's in range here. 1, 2, 3. I assume he can shoot me from there. We're not gonna need that. They're not close enough. Guess what? We might have to. I don't know what would be better, to use those artillery shots or to just use my regular wand attack, because I have a potential Mojo Echo. That's a great dodge right there. I'm not really sure. If it's guaranteed to defeat this Marine, I'll probably use the AoE attack. Oh, we have another Ghost Whale. Excellent. Good, that's what we needed. Pretty sure I won't have problems with just the Marine captain over there if this can defeat him. Okay, good. If it is not obvious already, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just kind of spitballing absolutely everything. Let's reduce his critical. Why not? I never played Witch Doctor very much before, so I'm not super familiar with all their powers, and I've never done a challenge like this where I have no companions to lean on either. So I am pretty much out of my depth, but I'm having a great time, and we are kind of figuring stuff out as we go along. So I'm not that mad about it. Let's see. So if I hit the, I keep saying artillery. This one's gunnery. I guess the next one's artillery. That would be 69 damage. He's quick draw, but I have a magic. So let's see how much I do with just the Fuel's wand. Well, that's a critical. We can't track that. That was like 90. That's over 90 damage, but that regular one was 67. So it's probably better to just. I'd better just smack him with the wand and then maybe get a Mojo Echo off of it. Hopefully our accuracy will hold up. Plus I get to see the cool attack animations that I... What? That's just what I was talking about. Dang it! Get to see the cool attack animations that you don't always get to see. Leave some for me, old moose. Golly. You're mopping up the floor over there. Hopefully this will do it. There we go. Alley-oop. Nice. Good deal.
You have not complied. You have not won. We do
Yes,
not
try.
rifle I was talking about.
Well, they breaks down, though, if you hit them hard enough. Come on, Captain, let's get back to the crazy monkeys.
Whoa, don't pull me into a battle, please. Actually, I want to go around and talk to the other dude that's sitting over here. What is his name? Mr. Bald Platypus? Whatever his name was. I got all the stuff that you spilled all over the place.
Now
Wamba.
we have fruit and arrows. The stupid clockworks cannot win now. That will show them not to attack Wamba. You tell Umba that Wamba is fine. Tell him Wamba is a mighty warrior.
A Wumba can't even hold on to bananas and arrows without spilling them all over. I don't know about that, buddy. Sorry, I'm throwing a lot of shade this episode. I guess I'm just grumpy. Pick up your own stuff, Wumba. What the heck? What are you doing? Okay. I think we got everything in here so far. Yes. Alright, well, back out. If we can sneak past all these guys. Guess we could just teleport out. That'd be nice. Boop. Go see my boy Hopper again. Mr. Hippie Hopper. This is a fun place here, the gold mines. A lot going on. A lot of history here. Some cool architecture. Don't step on the turtles. Let's do the side quest first.
Wumba is fine? Good. Mighty warrior? Wumba will believe it when Wumba sees it.
Wumba is very smart. You must know your brother really well.
You are worthy, but are you ready? Prepare yourself, hairless one, for you are about to behold the glory of the gold monkey. I will meet you within.
Alright, well, you know what? We're early enough in the episode. Let's just give it a crack. We'll give it a try. Why not? Let's keep it rolling. Am I topped up on health? Yes, good. That was a good chunk of change. We could probably pretty easily get to level 14. I don't know if we could quite push 15 yet with all the side quests. Probably. But if we're able to do this without having to do all the side quests, that would be great.
Behold the realm of Gortez the Mighty. He is the master of all your eyes can see, and we are all his children. Anyone Gortez looks upon who is not of our tribe must die. To join us, you must face trial by combat. Go to the village and fight Gortez.
Gortez, who's a Chubbawamba rebrand, or well, I guess not totally. He has a different. He has a. Does he have a different character profile? I don't know. He reminds me of Chubbawamba, at least a big lumbering brute. Should not be too difficult. We could. If we have a gunnery here, that'll be perfect. This will get him down pretty substantially. I'm glad that he chooses to fight us in a battlefield completely surrounded by tons of gunpowder. That's pretty poor planning on his part, but I love it. Pick your own battlefield. Don't let the enemy pick for you. And this time, Gortez picked awfully, and that's why he's about to lose this battle. Boom, 2 rounds. We are killing it. Boom. Next.
Never has Gortez been defeated like this. You are mighty warrior.
On my Buccaneer, I wanted to get Gortez as a companion. It's not Gortez, it's Goronado or whatever his name is. So I ended up doing this 25 times, and I think I did a few more because I wanted the fire toad that he drops sometimes. So I ended up farming this a lot, so I heard that voice line so many times.
You are triumphant. You are the first known monkey to survive. You are a warrior like Gortez. But he is much more. Gortez is our provider. Through him, the jungle sustains us. You must prove yourself a provider as well. Cross the river and go into the lairs of the spiders. Bring me back their precious eggs. Are you afraid? You should be.
If you're a Buccaneer player, especially, or if you remember back in the day, a couple years ago, Goronado was like one of the best crown shop companions to get for Buccaneer. Now there are a whole bunch of them that are way better than Goronado, but Goronado is really, really good. So Peter Quint, Goronado, and El Toro those are the three I would run on my team for the longest time. I think yeah, now who do I even run on my Buccaneer anymore? I don't know, but Gortez is pretty great. He's very fun. I still run him sometimes for old time's sake, but yeah, he's been kind of outclassed now by the Yule Trog and by a bunch of the new pack companions. I'm gonna cheat this a little bit and switch realms. I should be in them anyway. So oh, never mind. I was gonna switch realms so that eggs respawn, but I guess they're gonna go ahead and do it on their own anyways. I think the new Buccaneer companion you get from the new Aztecosaur pack is pretty good. Shoot, I don't even know. I haven't kept up with it in a while. But I do not suggest trying to get the pack companions, because that's gambling and that sucks. But if you have the money, I guess you can. Or you can get the free crowns from the... Is that it? Yes, okay. Or you can get the free crowns from daily quizzes and challenges and stuff like that, and you can buy them that way. But I do not suggest spending your money on crowns then buying a ton of stuff from the crown shop. That's not worth it, in my humble opinion.
You did it! You actually brought back some eggs? Amazing! Now listen, Gortez is also our teacher. He hears voices and tells us what the spirits tell him. You must hear the spirits too. Go into the cave of many voices and touch the glowing stones. Return to me when you have heard the spirit voices.
You guys are in sync. You guys should form a dance band. That's great. Exact same animation at the exact same time.
Son, hear me.
Hear us. Find us. Find our grave. We are waiting for you.
Captain, it's your parents. They speak to us from beyond the grave.
Shining City. El Dorado.
The key to
El Dorado. Find us. We are waiting.
If only they had one more sentence less than them and they could tell us right where to go. They could tell us right where their graves were. That would be fantastic, but alas. Oh well. I suppose we'll spend the rest of Arc 1 and probably entirety of Arc 2 trying to find their graves.
You have returned. Did the spirits speak to you? They did? Really? Impossible!
It is true. I followed the stranger to the cave and heard the echoing voices.
This is amazing. You have proven yourself. I can think of no more tests. You are ready now to go to the temple. Remember, you do not talk to Gortez. You listen to him.
Alright, we are cruising. Let's remember to grab this funky bunch of bananas so we don't have to... That's a worse one to forget because you have to run back so far to get that one. If you forget it and you have all the other ones, and you got to come all the way back to through the dark jungle and the gold mine and everything, and then do part of the dungeon to get to them. Kind of stinks, but so don't forget that one.
Here. Are you an assassin? No. I'll tell you what you are. You're an organ grinder sent by circus clowns to make me do a dance. I refuse.
He has a great voice actor here. He sounds amazing.
The simpering fools at home, those tamed lapdogs, they have no right to judge me. They have no idea what I have found here. They refuse to see it. Look around you. The creatures that built these temples shattered mountains to raise their perfect pyramids. They drew gold down from the stars. They lived like titans. And now, they're gone. but the trees remain. The jungle beat them. It will destroy us all, unless we become one with it.
Gortez sounds pretty eco-friendly. I like this guy. He's alright.
The trees spoke to me and showed me the way. When I saw this place, shining gold, burning like fire, I knew who I was. I found the gold monkey. The fools in Puerto Rico think the gold monkey is another priceless toy for them to steal. They are wrong. The gold monkey is me.
To be honest, that always kind of confused me, because when you hear everybody talk about the gold monkey, even the people who have seen it, it doesn't make a lot of sense that it's Gortez. But I guess it's meant to be a subversion. It's meant to be a plot twist, I guess, but I don't know. It doesn't make much sense to me, but oh well.
They want to stop me, but they are too good to make the trip themselves. Cowards. I will send them an answer. Your broken bones. Children!
Yeah, Gortez sounds absolutely awesome there. He sounds like he could be an absolute menace to the entire spiral. I secretly hope that once Gortez conquers Monquista, then Monquista will take over the world and he will reign supreme over everything. That'd be great. Yeah, let's save a couple of our powers for Gortez, but let's go ahead and try to defeat some of these guys. They don't seem too bad. Guy only has 104 health. Yeah, let's spend a couple turns knocking these guys down. Then we can take our time hitting the sigils and healing up and running to the other side of the map, and then we can take Gortez down. They're not hitting very hard either. Can Po even withstood one.
Well, come down. Are we supposed to fight him?
Yeah, come on, Gortez. What are you doing, mate? Should take out one of them at least. They die so dramatically too. Campo took 2 hits. Yeah, these guys kind of. I guess it's because they're 3 feet tall. Don't hit very hard. I shall, Bonnie, and thank you. I will take my sweet time, though. I am in 0 amount of rush. I've got tons of time. Can pose a great meat shield. That was awesome. He took 3 hits for me. I did not think he would do that. I guess I could use this. I mean, I'll have a little bit of time to buff up, I guess so. Alright. Oh, good dodge. Alright, fine. Critical on Old Moose? That's pretty rude. Nice. And we'll just... I'll probably, so I can get far away from Gortez, I'll probably save this one until last. I'll hit these other 3, so why don't I go ahead and start making tracks and getting these other ones ready. That last crossbowman's fine, he's not gonna do very much damage. And play Ring Around the Rosie with Old Moose for a little bit while I work on my little side objective over here. Come on, you're supposed to play with my cat. What is a cat doing? Old Moose, you're failing me right now, big time. What are we doing? There we go. Now go. There's one enemy. There you go. Good job. There you go. I remember this fight being a little bit harder, but that's okay. Maybe I was playing it wrong before. Good job, cat. Keep doing your thing. Keep doing you. I don't know. Okay, I didn't check to see if he had parting shot or anything. I didn't think so, but nice. As I run my measly 4 squares at a time. I'll get there eventually, one day. The cat sounds like it's whining so much when it gets hit. It's hilarious. Alright, there's Numero Trace. And I'll run up here, use all my buffs real quick, smack that one, and then hopefully we can curb stomp Gortez before he gets to me and starts chopping up my little human self with his big axe. Old Moose is gonna freak out and not know what's going on. Okay. Let's see, what do we got here? I don't think I've ever used that buff before, so that's great. How much health? Guess I'll heal myself up real quick. It's only gonna be like 10 health or something. 108, I guess. Well, that was way off at 10, my bad. It looked like just a sliver of my health. I'll go ahead and use the damage protection, and then the little Juju buff, which I don't think I've ever used before. I've never had time to. That little 25% increase is not the greatest thing in the world, so I've never spent time using it before, but we'll go ahead and hit it just for extra damage and criticals and stuff. Feathery Boon. And Old Moose will continue to not know what's going on. And then I think we're good to go ahead and smack this. I should have line of sight over here. I hope so. Boop.
The aura! The aura! I trained my warriors to set villages on fire, but the bishops won't let them throw bananas because it is unseemly.
That seems like such a random voice line. I never really understood it, but I think it's just to justify that the new crossbowmen like shoot fire out of their crossbows. I think that's the only reason why he says that, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure they nerfed this fight because I'm pretty sure he used to be here, and I think he was totally surrounded, or there are at least 2 more crossbowmen with him. Oh man, we're gonna have to come down to him now because he went after my cat, not me. I'm pretty sure they nerfed this. I am really sure that there used to be more enemies that would spawn with him when he jumped down. Stop going over there. I'm trying to cast a spell on you. Oh, good job, Old Moose. I'm just not gonna be able to hit him because he's behind this big pillar, am I? Dang it. I'm gonna go all the way down here. He doesn't make it easy, does he? Alright, Old Moose got him started. Let's put some hurting on him now. He only has 300 some health. I should just take about 3 attacks maybe. Maybe less if the cat smacks him again. Oh, he's... $110. If we critical this, we could get him. I never noticed that before. He's a level 11 egomaniacal gorilla. That's hilarious. What a title. No critical. I take a little bit of damage there. I'm probably gonna have to hit him one more time. I thought there was a bigger fire effect. Oh, never mind. Maybe the cat will. Old Moose will do him in. Good job, cat. There we go. Alright, I thought that was gonna be harder. This challenge so far, even though we really have gotten we have not gotten into the game very long, this has really surprised me because things like Gortez, which I thought would be hard, were really easy. And random fights like Chubbawamba, which I've never struggled for before with in my life, were really, really hard. So, yeah, it's surprising, but it's a lot of fun.
You have beaten he who could not be beaten. Hope is beaten. We are lost. Death is all that is left for us.
No, stay here, my children. Fight on against the Hollow Men. Pirate, your mission was to take me, not my soldiers. Leave them in peace, I beg you.
Sure, we wouldn't want to. We wouldn't want to hurt your mates. What, do we have anything else to do here? Maybe I'll just get that one because it's easy. It's on the way out, but then we can... we can't really... Skull Island. I have no idea where that's set in Skull Island Sky, so I might have to run all the way out of here. I guess we could... Gold mine. I guess we can collect some avocados real quick. Yeah, we can do a few things on our way out. I think we're about ready to wrap this episode up, though. Yeah, this went a lot better than I thought. I was assuming I would have to do a lot more work for Gortez, but thankfully that was pretty easy. Trying to think forward to what's ahead now. We got more games to play with the monkeys, and then Monquista's not too far away, so that's exciting. Get to go to our first new world of the challenge. Some cool stuff to go on in Monquista. I think Monquista is a pretty... Oh, Hopper has a side quest. What side quest do you have?
He's a great leader, a strong leader. His soul may be mad, but his mind is clear. Gortez cast me out of the temple because I'm unworthy, man. If I can give him gold, the golden wheels from under the temple, I'll redeem myself.
I hate to tell you this, Hopper, but I'm taking Gortez away in chains right now. He is a prisoner of Monquista, I guess, through me somehow.
But how's that gonna happen, man? Am I gonna get them? Wrong! Look at me, I'm a little frog. But he's got plans for you. You can help me.
Wrong.
If I don't get the wheels, he'll leave me behind, man. Zap the Hollow Men in the tunnels under the Great Ruins. They have the golden wheels.
Alright. Okay, I am going to end this episode here. Between episodes, Hopper's kind of my guy, so I can't leave him hanging. So I'll go ahead and grab these golden wheels, and I'll turn that in for a little bit of XP. And on the way out, I'll collect the avocados. And I'll collect that water so I can knock out that quest. I guess the bananas too. I'll just do a few of these on my way out, and I'll grab this one too. But then, before I go back and talk to Major Domo, I'll start the next episode talking back to Major Domo after having knocked out just a few of these quests. So, appreciate you tuning back in. We made some great progress, and I will see you guys next week. Peace.